she's
in. You should get her now. Might go live now.
Yep, now you're on there.
Oh, ball up the center
Nice shot, kid.
for a base hit for G2 Heat. Sorry about that. We're still having some trouble with Facebook on our other app connecting.
Hips.
We have top of the second. 2 down for Georgia, who's in the circle. Base just surrendered a base hit to the batter. So there's a runner at first with 2 down for G2 Heat. How do you pronounce the last name of the coach?
Kushnishka.
Kushnishka? Okay. Kushnishka. Say that 3 times fast. Ball in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-0 is the count. Georgia's in the circle. Behind the plate we have Katie. At first we have Ella. Second, Bryceland. Shortstop is Riley. Third base, Lily. The 1-0. Ball in the dirt. Runner goes. Katie tries to get her a high throw to second.
She's out there now. Let's go.
Runner reaches second under the tag. Out in left field, we have Sydney. Straightaway center is Allie. The right field is Claire. We want a 2-0 to the batter. Runner is now at second with 2 down at the top of this first inning. 2-0. Dribbled and chopped foul. Then a third base line. 2-1's now the count to the batter with 2 down.
Hey, let's go, Freak. We got the lead here. Be smart.
Welcome those who have joined us thus far. The 2-1.
Hey, nice job, Christy.
Swung on the changeup. 2-2 is now the count. Katie comes up to fire. Lily fell asleep at third base there and didn't cover, so the runner takes an easy stolen base. Runner now at third with 2 down. 2-2 counts to the batter, the top of this first inning with 2 down. Ball. Sliced foul, out of play. 2-2. Welcome all of you to Friday evening Chaos 12U Grade Softball. I'm your amiable host, Dane. I'm trying to bring you all the action. The 2-2 from Georgia. In the dirt. Katie with some flashing the leather behind the dish there. Keeps in front of her. Runner stays put at third. Full count to the batter. The 3-2. Up out of the zone. Runner takes first. Runner's now at the corners. Georgia has a couple of girls on the corners for her, trying to get out of the inning unscathed.
Swing all the way through here, Pat. So we get him in.
Ball right back to Georgia. Oh, goes over her head. However, Bryceland, ever present, covers. Gobbles up the chopper. Steps on second for the third out to retire the side. Hey, Grandma Crane. Glad to see her watching. Thank you for doing so. Chaos is trying to match some of the success they had last week in the Derby Icebreaker tournament, where they took that tournament in dominant fashion, going undefeated 5-0 during the weekend and taking the championship home to add to the mantle. We thank everybody for joining us tonight. These girls are coming out trying to get their season started or continue their season on the good foot. But none of that's possible without a lot of help from not only individuals such as yourself and their hard work, but also parents, friends, and a lot of sponsors, a couple of which all sports drip uniforms. Katie does a great job there. Any uniform needs, give them a call and they'll do a bang-up job for you. Copper Coin Dairy Queens with locations in Hayes, Goddard, Mays and Maple, and Maple and Ridge. Without them, they're gracious enough to help these girls find their dreams and realize them. Also, Goddard Storage, 408 East Industrial in Goddard. We thank them for believing in this Chaos 12U Gray. Stepping up to lead it off for the Grays would be Bryceland. Coach Justin saunters across to take his perch at first base. Slide over one a little bit and get a little bit better angle for you. Bryceland steps in. Tie game, bottom of the first. Looks at a strike on that outside corner. 0-1's the count to Bryce.
Hey, let's go, Hannah. You're all right.
Very good batter. She has a very good eye for the ball. She knows exactly what she wants to hit. The 0-1, she steps back in. She's eyeing that right. Up out of the zone. The ball 1-1. It's now the count to Bryceland. Following Bryceland will be Georgia, the pitcher for this tilt. Outside. 2-1.
Good miss.
Two one's a count to Bryce. Looking to reach base to get the rally started for Chaos in this bottom half of the first inning. The Rock fire. 3-1 now is the count to Bryce. Ball gets in the dirt. Starting to turn into a chilly evening. A decent day, a windy day, turns into a chilly evening. The breeze is considerably less now. The temperature is dipping to 3-1. Ball 4. Bryce takes a free bag. As we're going through, another great sponsor for us. It's Party Bounce Moonwalk Rentals. The Clantons, gracious enough to believe in these girls as well. So we thank them for their sponsorship as well. In steps Georgia. Bryson at first. Punches one off the fist into the net. Foul ball. Coach Nate gives his instruction. This will be the only game tonight for Chaos 12U Gray. We'll continue this pool play tomorrow, I think at 3 or 3:30. And then 6:30 and 8 p.m. tomorrow. The 1-0 to Georgia. Swings through it. Strike 2 on her. Bryce takes the opportunity to nab second base.
Hey, you got a big lead here, Pax. You got it, Georgia.
Let's go, Georgia.
0-2's the count to Georgia. Coach Nate tells you that. Anything close, be battling. Following Georgia will be Claire Jack. Timing out the pitcher in that on-deck circle. Ball in the turf. Bryce takes the opportunity to go to second on the pass ball. No outs for Chaos. 1-2's the count to Georgia. Bottom half of this first inning. Bryce at third, looking to take home to open up the scoring on a moment's notice. Just waiting for her opportunity. Georgia comes set. Boom. 1-2. Fights it off to stay alive. Count remains 1-2 to Georgia. Georgia puts one over the shortstop's head. It hits the edge of the grass for a base hit, scoring a run in the process.
Georgia! Return on that!
1 run scores. Chaos takes the early lead, 1-0 over G2 Heat. Claire gets the call. Georgia gets the call on first. Claire steps in. Following Claire will be Sophia. Ball too far inside. Just misses Claire on the elbow there. 1-0's count to Claire. Georgia takes the opportunity to nab second. Georgia now occupies second with no outs. 1-0's a count to Claire. Up high for ball 2. Georgia takes the delayed steal and reaches safe at third. Georgia now occupies third. 2-0 count to Claire. Sophia's in that on-deck circle, hoping for some RBI opportunity. The 2-0. Late on the pitch was Claire for strike 1.
You're good, Claire. You're good.
Nervous mom and dad watch their daughter. Last week she was knocking covers off the balls and unlacing seams from it as well, as she was getting some pretty good wood on the ball. Let's see if she can replicate that this week. The 2-1. Ball in the turf or in the dirt. Oh, tries to throw at Georgia to get her, pick her off at third. Ball goes too high and out of the reach of third and allows Georgia to come in for the second run of the game for Chaos. 2-0 is now the lead. 3-1 is count to Claire.
Claire, here you go.
3-1. Claire steps in. Oop. Not quite yet. Bases are empty. No outs. Bottom half of this first inning. Claire steps in. Hitters count. Late on him again. Strike 2. Full count now to Claire.
Win a battle here, Pax.
The gentleman of gentlemen joins me, Mike Bellick.
In the booth.
On the dais, as I say. Strike 3 clips off that corner. Claire goes down looking. 1 down for G2. Sophia steps in. She'll be followed by Sydney. Mike brings a much needed ray of sunshine to a darkening evening. Sophia looks at ball 1, just below the knees. 1-0's a count. One 0 to Sophia. Late on it. 1-1.
Chaos and Heat.
Oh, and he's
Don't ask me how to pronounce the name. I had to get help pronouncing it myself. 1-1's a count to Sophia. Steps back in.
More new uniforms. Yeah.
The 1-1. Swung on late for strike 2.
Okay, stop.
1 and 2. This pitcher's bringing a little bit of, has a little bit of mustard on that ball. Making these Chaos girls a little bit late. Have to adjust. 1 down. 1-2's the count to Sophia. Swings, drop third strike. Sophia tries to go to first. Oh, safe at first, he calls. Sophia legs out on the bobbled ball by the catcher. Is able to reach first on the drop third strike. Sydney steps in with 1 down, runner at first. Gets the call from Coach Nate. Sophia at first. 1 down. Sydney pills one foul into the netting. Oh, 1's count to Sid. Sophia remains at first. Ball in the turf. Sophia goes on the pitch. Comes slide into second. Safely. Throw was a little off target. Sophia cleans the plate off for the umpire. What a thoughtful gesture. Runner now at second. A 1-1 count to Sydney. With 1 down. Up out of the zone. Ball gets away from the catcher on a wild pitch. 2-1's now the count to Sid. Following Sydney will be Allie, the southpaw. Sydney's ready. Pitcher comes set. The rock, fire. Sydney bounces one, foul. You're late, Sid, you're late here. 2-2's now the count. Pitcher evens it up for it. Two-two's now the count to Sydney. Sophia occupies third base now. 2 stolen bases for her. RBI opportunity for Sid. The 2-2. Ball gets away. Sophia is about halfway and thinks better of it with a favorable carom to the catcher. Not able to take home. Full count to Sid. 1 down. Sydney pushed 1 foul.
Conversion English to
Yeah, my translation. Yeah. Trash talk to normal speech translation card. I gotta figure it out. Sydney stays alive. 3-2 remains the count. 1 down. Sydney peels another 1 foul into the netting. Staying alive. Full count remains. Redo it again. Full count. Just outside, ball 4. Sydney works it like a pro. Get yourself a walk. And takes second on the catcher indifference. So now runners at second and third with Allie stepping into the box. She'll be followed by Riley Crane. Ball gets out of the mitt, away from the catcher.
Eat like one handful out of it and throw it on the ground. Good ball.
Ball was low for ball one. 1-0 is the count to Allie. Ooh, late on the swing. Oh, Sophia is able to get back to third on a little bit of fancy footwork there. She was caught in between ideas. There a contention that she was out of the baseline, but the umpire said she was fine with it. 1-1's the count to Allie with one down. Runners at second and third. Chaos with the 2-0 lead in this early in this tilt. Bottom of the first. Up and out. Catcher check Sophia again at third. The opening pool play game this is for Chaos. Sydney occupies second. Sophia is at third. Wichita, Kansas, TRYC. Back to some familiar stomping grounds. The 2-1. Up out of the zone. 3-1 to Allie. Huh? 3-1 to Allie. Strike two. Just clipped that corner. Full count.
Hey, nobody hurt here, Pax. Just get one. Squeeze it up, yeah.
3-2 is a count to Allie. Allie chases one out of the zone for strike three. 2 down now. Bottom of the first inning here. Chaos is trying to add on to that 2-0 advantage that they've taken. Yet to bring a run across. So Sophia and Sydney stay at their respective third and second bases. So Riley peels one back foul. Got the timing down. Got to find it. 0-1's a count to Riley. Following Riley will be Ella Bontrager. We hope everybody's enjoying the game and are warm this evening. It's starting to cool down on us here. The 0-1. Oh, check swing. Fouls it off.
Kid, go get her. Get wall here, Hanny.
There was no netting there. You'd have been singing falsetto. 0-2, Riley is in a hole with 2 down. Just low. Good pitch, good chase pitch. Riley didn't go for it. 1-2 is now the count to her. The Rock, fire, the 1-2 pitch. Riley pushes one out to right. It finds its way out of play. Count remains 1-2. Everybody's bundled up this evening. Two down. The 1-2 to Riley. Swung on. Strike three. Chaos goes out and gets 2 runs in the bottom half of the first and lead by that margin, 2-0. Back to work with the gloves. This time we want to say some more of our sponsors. Sandlin Iron and Metal auto salvage as well, over at 3059 North Hoover. Been in business for over 37 years. They'll even pick up your car if you do business with them. Dynamic NC in Rose Hill, the leader in aerospace innovation. South Central Radon measurement and mitigation. Call Nick over there, he'll get you set up with all your needs. You can't thank them enough for helping out this chaos organization with their generosity. Something that we don't take lightly. Thank you for helping these girls do what they do, and these coaches doing what they do. As a parent myself, take help anywhere you can get it, and it's even better when you have great people that'll help you. Georgia retakes the circle. Katie remains behind the plate. Ella is at first. Allie now takes over second base. Riley remains in shortstop. Third base is Lily. Right field is now occupied by Sophia. Straightaway center is Sydney. Left field is Claire. Top of the second, we go. Ball in the dirt. 1-0. One is a count to the batter. Ball in the dirt. 2-0. Georgia. Georgia goes behind 2-0 to the batter. Hello, Donna. Thank you for watching tonight. The 2-0. Ooh, just low again. 3-0. Georgia looking to work her way back into this count. Behind the batter, 3 balls and no strikes. Ball to short. Riley gathers. Fires the first. Oh, Ella stretches too early. Gets over her glove. Runner takes second on the E3. No outs. Runner at second for G2 Heat. Scoring opportunity for the batter. Squares the bunt. Lays down a bunt. Ella collects. Gets her at first. Ella comes flying off the bag after making the out. Keeps the runner honest at third. But a great bunt by the batter. Moves her teammate into scoring position. Heat now threatening with a runner at third with 1 out. Katie with some great glove work back there. It almost throws the ball away. 1-0 is a count on the low pitch. 1 down. The top of the second inning. Ball up out of the zone for ball 2. Two O's account to the batter. Three O. We are 2-0. 2-0. Yeah. 3-0. 3-0 count to the batter. 1 down. Up out of the zone. Ball 4.
Let's go, Leah. Tie it up here, Leah. Big base hit here, kid.
Runner takes second on the indifference. Runner's now at second and third for G2. Strike right down the chute. 0-1's count to the batter. The rock and fire. A little chin music for ball 1. Count is even at 1s. Change up in the zone, just missed above the letters. 2-1. Runners remain at second and third for G2. Ball on the inside corner, catches it for strike 2. 2-2s now count to the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 22, 2-piece, 2-piece and a biscuit. Just missed low. The ball 3, full count. Georgia is making herself work a little bit more here than what she wants to. But full count to the batter. The 3-2. In the turf, or in the dirt. Ball 4. Bases are now loaded for the Heat. Huge opportunity now for G2. G2 is trailing 0-2 in the game, but have 1 out at the top of the second inning with bases loaded. Strike on that inside corner. 0-1's count to the batter. All up in the zone, 1-1. G2 hoping to close the gap.
Don't step out, Zoe.
Strike 2. Swung on late. 1-2's count to the batter now. Georgia trying to get herself out of a jam. 1-2's the count to the batter with 1 down. Just out of the zone. 2-2 is now the count. Bases loaded on a Friday night. Angels for Autism tournament. Changeup goes up out of the zone. Full count to the batter. Up out of the zone. Ball 4. The run comes in for G2. G2 tightens the lead for Chaos. The game is now 2-1 in favor of Chaos. Ball gets away, runner's coming. And she's safe. She gets under the tag. Katie chooses to run at her and instead of throwing it to Georgia. 2-2, the score is knotted. Runners at second and third. 1-0 is the count to the batter.
I thought I seen you guys on there. Yeah, because that happened. We were like, well, they didn't know what's going on either.
Ball to Ella at first. Bobbles. Steps on first. 2 down. Runner scores. 3-2. The Heat take the lead. The runner now is at third for G2 Heat. Ball in the turf for ball one. Runner remains at third for G2 Heat, who have a 3-2 advantage, getting 3 in this inning thus far. Fear not, those out there. I'll keep updating the score for you. Strike on that outside corner. 1-1 is now the count. One one's the count. 2 down. Up and in. Too high. 2-1. Georgia working through it. Coach Nate letting her work through it. 2-1. Up out of the zone. 3-1's now the count to the batter. Right. 2. Full count now to the batter with 2 down. Runner remains at third. The 3-2. Up out of the zone for ball 4. Bases. Oh, runners now at the corners.
Just one more out. Let's get it.
Davis steps in for G2. Runners at the corners. All in the turf. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a count to the batter. 2 down. Runner takes second on the indifference. The catcher indifference. Now runners at second and third in scoring positions. Swung on for strike 1.
Ava, don't step out. Don't step out. Stay in there. Battle here, Ava.
Ball in the dirt. 2-2 is now the count. Ball in the field. Timeout by the umpire. All out of the zone. 3-2 is the count. Ball 4. Bases are now loaded for G2. Two down, bases loaded. Ball out to left field. It gets over Claire's head and goes to the fence. A run scores. 2 runs are scoring. The relay comes in. 3 runs are scoring. They tried to go to third, and she's caught at third on a relay. The 3 runs scored on that double. Extended to trying to extend it to a triple got put out. So that ends the inning. However, G2 was able to plate 6 runs and take a comfortable lead, 6-2, going into the bottom half of the second. Comes in with some work to do at the bottom half of this second inning. Leading the charge will be Ella. She'll be followed by Olivia. Thanks for joining us on a Friday evening. Many great people watching and many great sponsors as well, like Apex Energy Drinks, Focus, Stamina, Sustainable Energy with 0 sugars, no crash. Pepper Real Estate, Garrett Pepper with Keller Williams Hometown Partners. Give them a call if you're into real estate.
All-time backfires. This is where now
So the rubber meets the road here. Leading us off will be Ella. Bottom half of the second inning. Check swing. Fouled straight back. Gonna back up off this netting a little bit. It almost clipped me. Oh, 1's a count to Ella. Check swing. Strike 2. I'm not sure, Pam. There's been some issue with the YouTube. Having some trouble connecting to both. To find a tech person and get it hashed out. 0-2 to Ella. Chops 1 foul. The 0-2. Ella puts one to short. Oh, 5 holes her. Gets through. Ella reaches on the air. Goes right through the wickets of the shortstop. So Ella's fortunate to reach first. Up steps Olivia with 1 on and no outs. Swings late.
Now you know.
Here's strike 1. 0-1's the count to Olivia. fouls one straight back. 0-2. Olivia goes down in the count. With no outs, Ella remains at first. The 0-2. Up out of the zone, Ella goes and reaches second on the steal. Center fielder gets the ball and throws it back into her teammate. However, Ella was there fixing her helmet and the ball hit her in the hand as she was fixing her helmet, and the ball came back in from center field. So Coach Nate's going to check on her. Umpire's out there as well.
Hey, let's go, Heat. Getting out here, Pax.
There's a question of whether she was off the bag before she called time, but the field umpire gave her time when she reached the base safe.
Hey,
So that's all hashed out. 1-2 is the count to Olivia.
You got this. Go.
The 1-2 to Olivia. Just inside.
Good eye, Sauce.
So with that on second, we get a courtesy runner for Ella. Riley takes the honors. So she occupies second. No outs. 2-2's a count to Olivia in the bottom half of this second inning. Ball gets through the legs of the catcher. Riley scampers over to third. Full count. Chaos trailing in the games, 2-6. Looking to cut into that lead any way they can. Drop third strike. Olivia goes back to the dugout instead of running to first. Mental error. One down. Runner remains at third. Up steps Lily with one down. Runner at third. She'll be followed by Katie. Lily pushes one foul. 0-1's the count. One to Lily with one down. Riley remains at third. Lily pushes one. Foul again down the first base line.
Come on, Will. Send one over.
Lily steps back in, down 2 strikes. Ball gets away from the catcher, a third strike. Riley comes sliding in. They choose to try to get Riley instead of going to first. Lily reaches safe on the drop third strike. Chaos gets a run back and now trails 3-6 in this game. One down, runner at first. Ball straight up on the bunt. Catcher's able to reel it in on the pop-up. Two down. Up steps Carly with two down. Following Carly will be the top of the lineup, Bryce. Runner remains at first. Carly's late on the swing. 0-1's the count to her. One's a count to Carly. Lily remains at first. Ball outside, 1-1. Chaos trying to get a rally going with two down. Down 3-6. The bottom half of the second inning. The 1-1. Out of the zone. Ball 2. 2-1.
Good eye, Carly. Good eye. Come on, girl.
2-1's the count to Carly. She digs back in. Strike 2 on that outside corner. 2-2. Two-twos counts Carly. Up out of the zone. Ball gets away. Full count. Two down. Full count to Carly. 3-6 is the deficit for Chaos. The 3-2 pitch. Just outside or high for ball 4.
All right, Bryce.
Bryce steps in, back to the top of the lineup for Chaos. Should be followed by Georgia. Umpire's trying to get on the check swing, but he says no go. Bryce steps in. Chances running slim for Chaos. Two down, runners at first and second for Chaos. Bryce steps in. Strike 1 on that outside corner. Pulls back the bunt. Bryce steps back in, down a strike. 0-1. Looks at strike 2.
All right, Bryce, you got this, girl.
0-2's a count to Bryce. Two down, runners at first and second for Chaos, trying to get some runs back. Swung on for strike 3. Side retired. So at the end of 2, G2 leads 6-3 over Chaos. We'll have a change in the circle going into this third inning. Ella will take the ball, and behind the plate, Olivia comes in. Some more of those great sponsors we have. Chicken Max, home of the better chicken sandwich. They got a new location on Central and Tyler. Also one in East Wichita. 13th and Greenwich. Wild Horse Stone. Building stones, landscaping, outdoor living kits. They do engraving and so much more. All of the parents on this Chaos team have engraved stones with the Chaos logo. The glad handing by the coaches and umpires there as Ella warms up in the circle, ready to get the inning started. Here we go, top of the third in a 6-3 game. Gracie steps in for G2 to lead off this third inning for the G2 Heat, who lead the game 6-3 over Chaos on a Friday night. Ball up in the air. Olivia locates it and can't quite get there in time. It falls for foul ball. Strike one. Oh, one's the count to the batter. Ooh, ball hits the batter on the wrist. Takes the base.
All right, let's go.
Number 3,
Keegan steps in for G2 with the runner at first. No outs. Top of this third inning.
Go, Ella.
Ball just misses. The ball one. One of those counts to the batter. Ball strike. Oh, runner goes on the pitch. So Olivia comes up and throws an absolute dart to second and leaves the batter wanting. One down as Olivia mows her down at second. 1-1's the count to the batter. That previous pitch was a strike. Ball foul, another play. 1-2's the count. One, two's the count to the batter with one down now. Oh, ball just gets over and through. Claire out to left field. Takes an odd hop on Carly. Gets past her. So the runner's able to take second in the error.
Number 11, Paxton.
Let's go, Pax.
Paxton steps in for G2 with a runner at second.
Hey, swing all the way through the ball here, Pax.
One down, runner at second for G2. Up out of the zone for ball one.
Get down! All right, Pax, give us a drive here, kid.
Runner takes third on the pass or on the wild pitch.
Let's go.
1-0 counts to the batter.
Defense, girls, defense.
Ball to short.
Nice shot,
Oh, just
Pax!
gets out of the reach of Georgia for a base hit.
Nice
Run
shot,
scores.
Paxton!
7-3, the lead widens. They contemplated a courtesy runner, but they'll let her do her own running at first. 1 out runner at first. One run has been plated by G2 in the top half of this third inning. Ella comes set, fires, up out of the zone for ball one. The 1-0 pitch to the batter. Chop foul. One is now the count. Strike. Olivia checks the runner. Ball gets away from Riley. Runner gets back to first safe. Strike 2 on that pitch. 1-2 is now the count to the batter with the runner at first. Just up and out of the zone. 2-2. 2-2's the count with 1 down. Out of the zone for ball 3. Ella keeps shaking her hand from getting hit in it in the previous half inning. Down in the full count to the batter. Runner at first. Ball chop foul. Ball straight in the air. Georgia drifts back from deep short. Runner doesn't tag. They're able to get her at first on the force as she's straight off first, way too far. There's a contention. That Riley was off the bag when she caught the ball and didn't get back in time and touch it before the batter slid back safe. So they're going to discuss it. Oh, and a quick discussion calls her out. 3 outs. We go to the bottom half of the third. Chaos has plenty of work to do. The time has to be wearing thin. So they're looking at a 4-run deficit. They're down 7-3 going into this bottom half of the third. I just want to tell everybody that's watching, thank you for doing so this evening. We hope you'll continue to stay with Chaos throughout the weekend as they play tomorrow in the 3 o'clock hour, I believe, 3:30, 6:30, and 8 p.m. tomorrow. Another long, great day of softball. We hope you'll continue watching. time for Chaos to get some hits, string some hits together if they want to overcome this deficit and take a victory in their first full play game. Start the tournament off on the correct foot. To do that, time has just expired. He said this will be the last chance for Chaos. Grab my charger here. Georgia steps in. She'll lead it off for us in the bottom half of this third inning. Inside corner. Just finds the strike zone. 0-1's the count to Georgia. Georgia kills one out of play, foul. To Georgia. Down in the count, no outs. Last chance for Chaos. This bottom half of the third inning. Georgia pushes one to right field. Oh, it skips away. Right field is chasing all the way back to the fence. She catches the relay. Georgia comes around third and looks. They hold her at third for a leadoff triple at the bottom half of this third inning. Claire steps in. Chaos trailing 3-7. Claire steps in with Georgia at third with no outs. Following Claire will be Sophia. Strike one on that outside corner. Oh, 1's a count to Claire.
Come on, Claire, you got this.
Bottom half of the third. Ball up out of the zone. 1-1.
Good eye, Claire. Good eye. Go, Claire Bear.
1-1's a count to Claire. Ball inside, he says, catches the corner for strike two. 1-2 is now the count to Claire. Errant ball comes flying in. One, 2 is the count to Claire.
It up here, Zoe.
2 strikes, Claire.
Georgia remains at third. Chaos in the hole, 7-3 to the G2 Heat. Ball in the turf. Oh, but gets away. Georgia comes racing across home. Narrows the lead, 4-7. Two is now the count. Ball on the field. 2-2 is now the count to Claire. Claire looking at a 2-2 count with no outs. Sophia's in the on-deck circle, awaiting her opportunity. Strike 3 on that inside corner. Up steps Sophia with 1 down. Upset Sophia with 1 down. Chaos trailing 4-7 now. Up out of the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 to Sophia. Swung on for strike 1.
All right, here we go. One more pass.
1-1. Swung on late for strike 2. 1-2.
Ready, outfield? Ready, David?
Just inside and low for a 2-2 count to Sophia.
Let's go, Pax. Just need 1 here.
Just inside for ball 3, full count. Oh, ball on the field.
Go, Paxton. Hey, let's go, Pax. We need 1, kid.
Ball 4 to Sophia. Takes her base with 1 down. Up steps Sydney. She'll be followed by Allie. Sydney steps in with 1 down. Runner at first. Last chance for Chaos with 1 down. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Ball down in the zone for ball 1.
Bring her home, Sid. Bring her home.
1-0 is a count to Sid.
I got my other one out of the truck, but I'm not going to go change into the other team, you know. I'll bring them both in tomorrow.
The 1-0 pitch to Sid. Ball down the first base line, foul. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sydney Pills one foul out of play. 1-2 is a count to Sydney. Having a little phone issue here. 1-2 is a count to Sid with 1 down. Sophia's at second. Chaos trailing 4-7. Looks at strike 3.
Hey, one more out here.
2 down. Runner remains at second with Allie stepping in. Two down. Allie steps in. Takes a piece of it. Strike one. Following Allie will be Riley. One and one's a count to the batter.
You ready, kids?
Allie peels one foul.
Where the batter?
Down in the count. 1-2.
One pitcher, Max.
Yeah, Paxton.
Swing on for strike three. That'll put it into the ball game. Chaos go down in defeat. 4-7 to the G2 Heat in the opening pool play game of this Angels for Autism tournament. So we hope everybody will join us again tomorrow at the 3:30 hour when they play their second pool play game. So from TRYC in Wichita, Kansas, I would say thank you for listening. And as always, go Chaos.